Okay, move on to phases of fertilization. This structure over here is the female gamete, which has two outer part. The first part is the corona radiata, and the second part is the zona pellucida, and the inner structure is the secondary oocyte. First phase of the fertilization, the spermatozoa has to penetrate the corona radiata. Uh, 200 to 300 sperms reaches the area of fertilization, and the capacitated sperm can passes the corona radiata. In the second phase of fertilization, the sperm will enter the zona pellucida, which is a glycoprotein shell. Once the sperm get contact with this zona pellucida, where the acrosomal reaction takes place. Permeability of this layer changes once the sperm get in contact with the surface of zona pellucida. Here, the release of acrosomal enzyme, which is acrosin. This contact results in the release of lysosomal enzyme from the cortical granule lining the plasma membrane of the oocyte, which alter the properties of the zona pellucida. In turn, these enzymes alter the properties of zona pellucida to prevent the sperm penetration and inactivate the species specific receptor site for spermatozoa on the zona surface. Other spermatozoa have been found embedded in the zona layer, and only one sperm will be able to penetrate the zona pellucida and able to fuse with the plasma membrane of oocyte, the secondary oocyte. And after the fusion, the egg will react in three different ways. After the fusion of the oocyte and the sperm cell membrane, the egg will changes in three different ways. First one is the cortical and the zonal reaction, in which the sperm will the plasma membrane of the oocyte and the zona pellucida will become impermeable for the upcoming spermatozoas. And soon after the entry of the sperm, the oocyte finishes its second mitotic division immediately after entry of the sperm. After the fusion of the oocyte and the sperm cell membrane, the egg will then changes in three different ways. First one is the cortical and the zonal reaction. In the cortical and the zonal reaction, plasma membrane of oocyte zona pellucida will become impermeable for the further up incoming spermatozoas. Second meiotic division. The oocyte finishes its second meiotic division immediately after entry of the spermatozoa, and the metabolic activation of the egg occurs, which encompasses the initial cellular and molecular events associated with the early embryogenesis.